Today, I want to talk about how I use ChatGPT every single day at the age of 75 and how I specifically am using it to be able to create almost everything I'm doing with my YouTube channel and the videos I make. I'm Tina Lorenz. Like I said, I am 75 and I help people over 50 take their lived experience, turn that into a way to get paid and a way to get found without high tech, without overwhelm, without having to be a content machine. That's exactly what I do. And I use ChatGPT to help me do just that. I'm going to tell you at least 5 different ways. I'm going to show you one of them that is one of my very favorites. I use it for ideation. I let ChatGPT interview me, and it's so much easier if you use the voice feature. And if you stick around, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use the voice feature in ChatGPT so you don't have to spend all your time writing and trying to spell the words right or anything like that. You can just talk. And there is so much benefit to talking to ChatGPT because it picks up on the nuances, it picks up on patterns, it recognizes aspects of how we say things that we might not even be aware of. ChatGPT can figure out and can pick up on. And it lends itself to getting a deeper result with what you are talking about with ChatGPT, just in a normal, friendly kind of conversation. It's so much easier. And so when I use it for ideation, it helps me stay on track with what my purpose is, being here to help those of you that are over 50, to help you find that experience that you have in your life that can be turned into something that other people need and want, that they will pay you for, and to do this in a way that starts by being found and being referred and referenced as an authority. So that's what we're doing. And so it helps me come up with relatable topics because I have a lot of different things I can talk about since I've been online for 21 years. It helps me stay on track. It helps me stay clear about the various kind of pillars, you might say, under the main topic that we're talking about here today. So that's the first way. The second way is with research. I use the deep research in ChatGPT to dig into the topics that I know I'm going to be talking about. Maybe I want to find a fact or a figure or a percentage or something like that, a little bit more data or a relatable story that might be helpful. And so just by doing the research, it will open up new avenues in your own thinking. This is how we lead the way with ChatGPT, and not just letting it tell us what to do, but correcting it, putting it back on track, saying, no, this is where I want to go with this. I don't talk about that. I talk about this. And then it's creating a relationship that you have with ChatGPT that gets to know you better. And especially you have the memory setting on that. I have that in another video, but if you have it set up for that, it's going to remember the conversations and be able to draw on them as it continues to work with you. The third way is I use it to help me with the hook, the title, and the thumbnail text for my videos. We work out what's going to grab people, what's going to get curiosity or get the eyeballs on it, make them want to know more, make them feel something. And then there's actually a kind of a triad to this, that everything needs to be related. So what goes on that thumbnail should just be 3 or 4 words that grab your attention, that make you look, kind of a thing. And then the title needs to be related in some way to what's on the thumbnail. And the title needs to start hinting at what the hook is. And the hook is what really keeps people watching. And the hook is also what we're going to say in the first few minutes of the video. So these 3 things all work together. ChatGPT helps me stay on track with that every single day, whether I'm planning or actually doing the video. And it helps me do the video so much faster. Once you have this in place, you don't need weeks to be creating a video. You can do it very, very quickly. And as a matter of fact, I wrote down what time I started this one because I want to prove a point by the time I'm done here today. The fourth way is to repurpose the transcript. When you're doing a video in YouTube, after you play it through once, it's going to create that transcript of exactly what you said. And AI, including ChatGPT, can read that, which is part of how we get findable. After I record, I copy the transcript and I work with ChatGPT to turn it into timestamps. What I said at this moment, what I said at this moment. It puts the timestamps always in the description of my video so that people can find what they want to listen to. Sometimes you want to go back and listen to just one part, or maybe you want to jump ahead to a part that you were particularly looking forward to hearing. And so that's what the timestamps are for. And then YouTube can take those timestamps and turn them into chapters. All of these things help you to get found on YouTube. It helps you to get referred and to be able to have AI find you later as just part of building that iron triangle that I talk about of findability. So this is what makes the video by AI and humans both and very, very helpful, very fast to do. It took me a while to figure it out with ChatGPT, but now I've got a process that I use every single time. Now, on to number 5, which is my favorite thing, and I'm going to show it to you because it kind of blows my mind every single time. My favorite thing to do with ChatGPT when it comes to YouTube is making the thumbnails for the videos. This is where you want to have that really good design, you want to have really good lettering, and I was doing them in Canva, but things have really changed over the last few years. And so now I discovered that ChatGPT does a terrific job at this. It used to not be able to spell. You could not trust it to write even the simplest word. It would be some kind of hieroglyphics. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. But those days are gone. And it can do lettering in a way that's bolder and brighter and a little more dramatic. It would take me all day to try and figure that out in Canva. I still love Canva. I still use it on a regular basis. But when it comes to the thumbnails, ChatGPT can do it so fast and a lot of times gets it right on the first try. Sometimes we need to do more than one, but I'm making the thumbnail while I'm uploading the video. While I'm putting everything in place, the thumbnail is being created and I can put it right into my publishing of my video. And so I'm going to show you exactly how that works right now. And I'm also going to show you how the speaking feature works that I spoke of earlier. So let's do a screen share. And there I am. I did do one little thing to get ready for this. This is an image of me that I captured out of a video that I just did in the last day or so. And right here, do you see this little microphone? This is how we're going to talk to ChatGPT. And so when I click on that, hey, I need to have an image for a thumbnail for a YouTube video. So I want it to be the correct size for the thumbnail. I want you to use this image of me and do whatever you need to do to the background to blur it a little bit. And I want bright yellow lettering with a little green highlight. And I want it to say, I made a mistake. And just those words. And I would like the words to be on the left side of the screen and my face on the right so it doesn't interfere with the timestamp that'll be on the bottom of a YouTube video. So please go ahead and make that thumbnail for me now. There's everything I said. There's the image. Let's see what we get. And while it's doing that, I'll just talk to you a little bit more about how this works. It says analyzing the image takes a couple of minutes. I hope we're going to get a good one the first time out. As you see, it's building it on the page. This could take so darn long in Canva, transferring things over there, downloading stuff, trying to figure out, and maybe not having as many options unless you're really skilled with Canva, maybe not having as many options. Oh, here we go, to be able to do the lettering. And so here I am making this thumbnail. You can see the surprise reaction to a big mistake. It gives it a title, which I think is kind of funny. And this is always sort of like the unveiling, is just waiting. And look, how long has it been? I don't know, a couple minutes. And here we go. And that's the image I gave it up there. I made a mistake. Look at that. Bright yellow, just like I asked. It's outlined in green. It blurred my background. It used my actual image. And the way I got that was I just did a screen grab out of the video I did. And I did it intentionally because I knew I wanted to have it on the thumbnail. That's how fast you can do this with ChatGPT. And I think it did a darn good job. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? All right, I'm back. I think we did that in about 3 minutes with ChatGPT. Now, when I say ChatGPT at 75, I want you to remember ChatGPT's only been available. I was trying to remember the exact dates. I think it's about 2.5 years. That means I was 72 or 73, 72 and a half, somewhere right in that range. I was already well into my 70s when ChatGPT even became available to us. It has had so many transitions. It has changed so many times. It's gotten so much better in so many ways and had a lot of iterations of how we can use it. This is just the beginning of what you can do with ChatGPT. And I just want to reassure you, you are not too old to learn this. I already did a video about the brain glow up. And this is because using YouTube like this, learning ChatGPT like this, it's actually good for our brains. It is kind of like reverse engineering for age of our brain. And science has shown it's anywhere from 3 to 7 years younger as far as how our brain is working and processing this information. It's good for you to learn these things and to start playing with it. You can do this with the free level of ChatGPT. I'm going to drop a link to a quick start guide for ChatGPT that I have that you might be interested in having. It's absolutely free. And the other thing is that if you are interested in how you're going to use all of these things to get found so that you can make the money online from the knowledge that you already have, the expertise that you've gathered for decades, then also I have the link for my upcoming findability challenge, which shows you exactly what the framework is to be able to do this and get found very quickly by the AI search engines and by humans as well. Here's the thing, I can go from idea to published in a few hours, not weeks, not even days most of the time. Having a system and a structure is what makes this doable. And that's exactly how I'm using ChatGPT at 75. Thanks for being here with me. Please do put your questions, if you have any, in the comments, because I want you to know we are not done yet. No way, no how. We're not done yet. And it's not too late to be able to be the person that you were born to be in all of your fabulous glory. This is Tina Lorenz, and I will be talking to you again soon. Bye for now.